Today started off like any other day, except this day turned out to be different. Far more different than the typical days I've come to know. Yes, this day surely led to a time I was unprepared for. I wasn't counting on reaching this predicament as the time counted on as time passed with the day. The sun was bright in the sky and shined and glimmered far more brightly than any other light source in this vicinity. I couldn't help but stare into the blue that was so radiant and beamed like the sea's reflection on the effervescent surface of the world I look upon. The green grass grows as the cows grazed, dazed, lost in a maze of my own mind. I've become crazed by this thing called life. The dark of my pupils reflect the dark clouds in my eyes that gloom over the civilization and cast a shadow on my deepest desires. I looked at the man's attire. His expression didn't suit the suit he wore. I could tell he was quite bored and wasted the day lounging around and trying to make a living off of pennies and scraps. The discoloration of his pigment indicated his lack of oxygen and good living conditions. What a sore sight indeed. What a waste of a man who spends his day doing nothing. I shan't spend any more time on this frivolous ranting. Too much of my own well-being has been spent on meaningless tasks that amount to nothing of value to me. The cases I solve are of only matter to those at hand. No one really cares what I think, because they force me into a situation that only I can get out of on my own merit, by discovering the truth. I will come to terms with my own existence, but only after I slave away at my day job that stays with me until the night. I am an autonomous robot, but programmed to think of my primary objectives as free will. Do I really have a soul when I've been pushed this far down the rabbit hole of my own sanity? Day turns to night, time ticks on. I've been pushed down this rabbit hole of my own sanity. My very presence is an illusion and trick of light and of matter to give way to a human who lacks all presence of being. I'm one man with no home, a pet whose master trapped him and keeps him confined to a limited space. The master did this dog dirty and left him on the streets, never to be seen again. I would howl at the moon, but I've been conditioned to a state of refinement. My freedom is non-existent, as my will to move forward is powered by the expectations of what society wants from me. What does it want from me? And how can I find my truth of where to... Huh? What? All I need to know is if we want the food here to go. And that's all they want from me, to go. And so I shall, a husk of a man.